Welcome to the Study Point channel. Today we will talk about why these farm bills are so controversial in nature. Uh, a game changer or a death warrant for farmers. Today we will talk about it, whether these farm bills are in favor of farmers or they are death warrants for farmers. Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act Bill 2020. What bill says is that it will provide an environment where both farmers and traders will enjoy freedom of trade. It means that it is a produce trade and commerce. Commerce means it's related to business and promotion of business or a promotion of trade or its facilitation or to make the procedure easy or very easy to enjoy the freedom of trade. This act should be called Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act 2020. Government itself says that this act should not be misconfused. It should be only called as a Farmers Produce Trade and Commerce Promotion and Facilitation Act. In the name itself, it is clearly visible that it's only has to deal with trade and commerce or its promotion or its facilitation or its easy process. What are farmers produce? Let's have an eye on it. All form of cereals are rice, wheat, etc. or other grains like jowar, bajra, etc. Vegetables, fruits, nuts, spices, all that stuff that can be produced in farms will come under the farmers produce. Cattle fodder, fodder which we used to feed cattle or animals in dairy is known as a cattle fodder, including the supplement food for milking, like oil cakes is that are made from mustard. Oil is kept separate, and the residue left is known as oil cake, which is used to feed animals in fodder. Bill extensively talks about electronic trading and transaction method, online buying or through internet applications. As we are already aware that most of the trade today or is done online, and we have a very good example of a very good sites like of Amazon, Reliance Store, and Flipkart, etc., which deals in number of varieties of things they sell, and they purchase all things and they purchase things from dealers, and uh, they provide it to their customers on with some amount of a charge. Criticism is again there. It is very hard for small farmer to follow this matter of online stuff. It is very important for the point of view of India's perspective, because many farmers in India are small farmer or marginal farmers with limited resources of online stuff. They are unaware of online system of trading or a transaction. Then this will lead to then this will lead to a very huge problem, and they will be exploited in this method. That's why it should not be adopted so hastily, but big landholders could easily do it because they have the very amount of resources. They can easily done. If they are exploited, they can bear that loss. But for a small farmer, a very small loss could harm to his life. Bill clarifying who will be called farmer. Under these Farm Bills Produce Trade and Commerce Facilitation Act, under this law, it is clearly stated who is farmer. Individual engaged in farming by self, like today, most of the farmers in India are individually engaged on their farmlands. They are doing farming on their lands and selling it to in markets. That is individual engaged in farming itself, or by a hired labor or otherwise means anybody with labor force can get done farming. This bill also states that a person can also do farming indirectly by hiring a labor or to get done his work on farms, causing threat of corporate intrusion in farming. This is again pointing towards cooperative infiltration in the farming sector that will be a very setback for our Indian farmers in comparison to a big landholder or a big capitalist corporates. Interstate trade, intrastate trade. What is interstate trade or intrastate trade? Interstate trades are those which are facilitated between two states or among states. Intrastate trade is which is facilitated within the boundaries of a state. It again talks about facilitation of interstate trade or intrastate trade, but here farmers have fear of getting exploited because farmers are not going to sell their produce to far places. If they do, so transport cost will be troubling them a lot. Government is saying that farmers can sell their produce to the far places or other states in or in nearing states, but they are not considering the transport cost that will hamper their wage or double wage idea of a BJP led government. As per notification released by central government in official gazette, a person includes an individual, a partnership firm, a company, a cooperative. Earlier we have seen that in previous slide that a person with hired labor can get done his farming on a land, on a piece of land or on a land holding causing threat of a corporate intrusion in the farming sector. An individual, a person should be called as an individual, a partnership firm or a company, a cooperative, giving clear indication towards comparative intrusion in the farming sector. Trade area. What should be called trade area according to this bill? Trade area means factory premises, warehouses, silos, cold storage or any other such structure or places. Point should be noted that these all these structure or places will be under a private owner or a corporate or government, because we all know that these resources are not available with government, or the government is not saying that these will be government. They can be private, etc., but it does not include physical boundaries of market yards run by market communities formed under state APMC Act. This trade area will not include physical boundaries of market yards run by market committees formed under state APMC Act. Farmers have a biggest fear of APMC Act or APMC Mandi's lodging system, because when trade will be done in such structure of places, factory premises, warehouses, silos, cold storages, then who will go to the APMC Act? Ultimately, APMCs will die with time. Any structure, silos, market yards notified as marketplace under state APMC Act. It is stating that trade area will not be counted or trade in these physical boundaries of recognized APMC Act areas will not be counted under trade area. Who can be a trader? Trader means a person who buys farmers by way of interstate or intrastate trade on behalf of people or more person, pointing very precisely towards company. It is here again say that trader, who will be a trader? A trader can be individual or a trader can be a group of people. A group of people, we call it in English a company, or a company we can relate that where a group participation will be involved, there only a company can exist for any purpose, whether it is retailing or export, etc. They will retail at high prices or export to other countries at a handsome amount of money. Any other person other than individual with PAN may establish and operate an electronic platform for facilitation of a trade. It is again bearing a common man of having a trade in these areas to facilitate the big corporates or big companies to have trade easily. No market fees or cess or levy whatever shall be levied on any trader or electronic trading and transaction system platform. It is again saying that no market fees will be charged or tax or no other amount of money will be charged on this trading platform, on these trading platforms of agricultural purchase, etc. In matter of dispute, if dispute arises between two parties in trading process, one will be purchasing party and one will be uh, selling party. Selling party will be farmers obviously, and purchasing party will be an individual or a group of people, company, whatever it is. In case of any dispute, very first step will be mutual understanding. They can solve the issue by mutually understanding or having talk or acceptable solution before STM, who will appoint a board that will bind up settlement. It is very much prone. They will solve the dispute before the STM by mutual understanding. Who STM will appoint a board consisting of 4 members, 2 from the side of purchasing party and 2 from the selling party, that will bind up settlement. It is very much prone to corruption because in this process of dispute resolvement, a lot of meetings would be done or a lot of conversations would be done between these parties or a board. Then this board have to come to a conclusion to present before STM, and then STM will order a charter or anything like that to solve the issue, because for a trader who deals in large sums of capital can easily manipulate matter with handsome amount of money. It is very important because a trader who has done mischief in case with a selling party, it is very easy for him to manipulate the matter with handsome amount of money. If both parties are not happy with solution, they will go before collector. uh, every order of the subdivisional authority or appellant authority, matlab meaning equivalent authority under this or any authoritarian authority or a guaranteed authority by central or state government under this section shall have force of the degree of a civil court, meaning their decisions or their orders will have a equal weightage as a order of a civil court and shall be enforceable as such. In this case, for instance, if farmer fails to get right justice, he may have to pay fine starting from 50,000 to rupees 5 lakh. On the other hand, if a trader is found culprit, it is not a big deal, but for farmers, it's a matter of life and death. As we have already said that farmer are always with less resources as compared to purchasing a party. That's why it will be a matter of life and death if he fails to get justice. In matter of dispute, no civil court shall have jurisdiction to entertain any suit or proceedings in respect of any matter, the cognizance of which can be taken and disposed of by an authority empowered by or under this act or the rules made thereunder. Bar of jurisdiction of civil court. This again points to the government's intention that parties involving in trade cannot go to the civil court, they cannot file a case. This is having a lot of misconfusion, or and we will not call it as misconfusion, it is a bad intention of authorities. Reasons why one should oppose these bills: because the bills have less content centric to farmers. We have already studied that bill only talked about agriculture's produce trade and its facilitation. Traders have given emphasizes priorities, more emphasis on easy trade passage, providing or empowering trade stakeholders and stoppable unbound route to business. We have already learned that uh, it will empower trade between interstate or intrastate. Interstate is within the boundaries, within states, and interstate is within the boundaries of a state, to facilitate businessmen or traders to move from one place to another with purchased commodity. In case of dispute, farmers will be more prone to exploitation and will be totally dependent on the mercy of officials. Farmers have fear in mind that early days of implementation may be golden, but at its uncertainty always will be there. Then it would be very hard to mobilize people for such a uh, extent with declining resources. Nowadays, farmers have resources and farmers have the system to get mobilized quickly. But after the implementation of these bills, farmers will be bifurcated, or they will have two ideology system. Uh, some of them would be preferring to sell their produce in the scheduled area or APMC Act or APMC guaranteed market yards, and some will be trading in the trade area, which is specified under these bills, factory premises, silos, warehouses, etc., or any other such structures. Silos and warehouses are being built nationwide, causing fear of intention of political leaders' alignment with businessmen. Silos and warehouses are being built nationwide, or they have been already built, uh, because before the commencement of these bills, causing fear that if the were they aware of the bills that will benefit the traders, this is causing a fear of intention of political leaders' alignment with the businessman. Let government is doing right and in favor of farmers, but farmers have lot of things in their mind. They have issues of rising electricity, domestic or farm bills, issue of job guarantee to youth, community of village youth awaits for army rally or police recruitment. Work They work hard, but it is 6 to 7 times army rally has been postponed, and now it's in Feb 2022 with no surety. All these annoying them. We are aware that farmers too are human. They have a lot of issues. All these issues are coming in the form of frustration on these farm bills, and it is very right. Uh, MSP issue. It is not mentioned anywhere in these bills that minimum support price, MSP, or any rate comparable to market needs is guaranteed. It is a minimum they are just demanding, not maximum, which government is unable to guarantee to them. If old laws had any faults, they could have been rectified with that transparency they are talking in every second line of these bills. Biggest reason why farmers are not ready to accept anything of government, because they have lost trust in BJP led government due to its many policies in other sectors also. They have failed in every form. That is why they have fear that this could be another step of BJP led government to put them in a very pathetic situation. There are many problems in rural areas which are somewhere causing hit to these bills. People have sentiment with land. A lot of problems are there which could not be penned down. Okay, thank you. Like, share, subscribe this study point. Thank you for your time.